Girl, like, oh my god. Why does it look so grainy? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Dying. It still looks fucking grainy. Maybe it's just my room. I don't fucking know. Don't ask. Fuck me. But I was just watching one of Gabby Show's videos, and she was just like, I don't want to be one of those YouTubers who doesn't know how to evolve and move on. And I was just like, oh. Literally the definition of that YouTuber, because I'm still stuck in the fucking early 2000s where people did vlogging without editing and like horrible lighting quality, and we're just talking about their fucking day, and like can't even fucking admit that she's vlogging because she doesn't want to admit that she has an actual YouTube channel that like will eventually have people watch, like that people will eventually see. Like, I don't fucking know when, but they'll eventually see it, and she doesn't even want to admit that. And why am I talking about myself in the fucking third person? I don't know. Also, all my videos from now on are gonna have water trickling in the background because I have a turtle. So, good luck with that. But I'm actually super happy because with my turtle tank and the trickling water, I'm like, it's like less like silence and it's less emptiness, and there's no need to incessantly like just talk to myself or say something or like trip and make sounds or like listen to blaring music all the time just to make noise because I hate silence. Because I'll always have like background noise now. That's why I feel like I could never live in the countryside, even though I would love to experience living on a ranch. I don't think I could ever live on the countryside or anything, because I just love noise. I can't stand silence. Like, it's just so echoing and just so lonely. And just, like, I hate it so much. I always love, like, bright, happy, people-filled environments, but not crowds, but, like, people-filled environments, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. But, like, yeah. And I love that. And the reason I didn't make a video yesterday, which no one's going to notice because no one watches my channel, because no one knows I exist. Not that they would fucking care if they did know I existed. But the reason I didn't... just laughing at, like, cringing at myself, because, like, right then, like, there's a moment where I literally look like a fucking dolphin because my teeth are so tiny and sharp and just like, what? And then when I make this face, I look like a fucking gremlin, like, get lack with life, Angela, like, fuck. Okay. But, the reason I didn't make a video yesterday was because I knew I was going to complain about my turtle, because I went through just shit, and like all I could think about was complaining about my turtle, and I didn't want to do that again because I did it before again, and I didn't want to like keep bringing it up, because bringing up something that's happening already and still happening over and over and over does not help you get through it once you've gone over it once and talked about it once. Like, just re-talking about it does not fix anything. So I was just like, bitch, shut the fuck up about your damn turtle for 1 fucking second and let it go. Just let it go. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm still in the process of doing that because I'm a lot more relaxed about my turtle. And it's an ideal living situation, but like there's still the underlying stress about it. And there's also like, I've literally, like, I've taken so many pictures and videos of my turtle, but I'm like afraid to post them on Snapchat, because I know at least one person is going to comment being like, oh, you got a turtle? Is your turtle okay? Like, you know that's not how you properly take care of a turtle, right? Yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, yo, he's fucking fine, okay? Right now, he's like, okay. But, like, I know it's not perfect, but, like, oh my god, I just talked about not wanting to complain about this, but I'm complaining about it, too. Like, again, like, god damn it, Angel, like, move the fucking on. Like, you're fine. You're good. Gucci! Like, we're fine! Fine! Totally fine. Not losing my mind at all. What are you talking about? Okay. So today, I was going to do my rant that I have planned, but I ended up going to my friend's house, and he wanted, like, because he's like, I call him my super buddy sometimes, because he's like upset, like he goes through phases. His mom was telling me it was super cute and embarrassing for him, but I found it adorable. She was talking about, like, when he was a kid, he went through like phases. So he went through like the Star Wars phase, he went through like Ben 10 phase, he went through the Legos phase, he went through like car phases, like the like little like tiny like hotshot cars, or like the metal cars too. And then she said now he's in the comic phase, and and I'm sorry. And so she was talking about that, and he was just like, it's been around for a while. And she's like, yeah, okay, fine. It's been around for a while, but you haven't been fully obsessed with it until like a couple years ago. And he was like, okay, granted. It was funny. But anyways, like, I haven't seen like the newest like Marvel movies. Like I hadn't seen Spider Homecoming until today. And he was like, girl, you need to watch it. Like, honey, it's not okay. And I was just like, okay, fine. And he's like, yeah, come to my house today. And my mom said it's fine. And, like, you can come to my house and, like, you can watch Spider Homecoming. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, let's do it. And then, so, we went to his house. And it was funny because his mom just kept yelling at drivers in Spanish. And just, like, it was hilarious. And, like, she and him literally speak on a completely different wavelength. Like, literally another language. Like, I was sitting in the back seat, and I was just, like, trying to say, like, a few words when I got it, but like, 95% of what they were saying, I had no clue. Like, I understood that they were saying words, but I didn't understand the context of the words at all. It was like being in a class. Okay, it's like when you're a kindergartner and you go to a third grade class. Like, you understand the words they're speaking because you know English, but you have no idea what context they're saying it. And that's how the whole ride was with them. That's how, like, eating pizza was with them. Except I kind of got the whole of things, so I kind of understood what they were saying. But even when they were talking directly to me, I was just kind of like, I'm sorry, but I don't understand anything coming out of your mouth. Like, it's just going like, whoop, like, whoa, like, bye. Like, I cannot understand what you're saying. And they were funny. It was funny, though. And I told, like, my super buddy, I'm just going to call him super because I don't want to say his actual name. He and I always, like, lightly argue every time we have a conversation. Like, it's not a thing. Like, we always debate or, like, argue about something. Every single conversation we have. And I was just thinking, like, where does he get that from? Oh, he gets it from his mom. Definitely from his mom. His mom is so political, so, like, into it. So, like, I am right and you need to shut up and let me talk. And that's exactly how Victor is. And that's what, like, annoys me and grates on my nerves. And, like, that's why we, like, clash all the time. But for some reason, we're still friends. And, like, work is, like, friends. And, so, like, because he can be a real asshole sometimes. But, like, he's a nice asshole. Like, I don't know how to fucking explain it. But he's, like, an asshole. But, like, you know he's, like, doesn't mean it. He just needs to get his point across. And he thinks he's right. But he's not being, like, a jerk intentionally. He's just, like, I need to, like, know... Like, you need to know my point, and you need to know that I think I'm right, and I won't accept any other answer other than I'm right, and you can't change my mind the majority of the time. Which is why I hate it, because I love arguing, because I love switching people's sides, or, like, having them open up their mind. He's like, his brain is like a fucking steel fucking cage. Like, Houdini's cage who Houdini died in. Like, freaking, like... That's how steel shut it is. Like, you can't get fucking nothing past it. At all. And, like, anything that I can bestow upon him, like, knowledge or anywise, or, like, just him saying, like, oh, I was wrong. Like, he never says that. So anything close to that, or even an apology, I'm just like, yes, my day is fucking made. Because, like, it's just so hard. And every conversation and argument and debate we have, I always get frustrated because I can't get him to open up about anything. I can't, like, get him to be flexible or, like, even consider anything. And I'm so used to that because a lot of the friends that I have, they're very, like, shy and like very like gentle and like easygoing, and he's just like, we're both so similar that we both clash so harshly, but like at the same time we get along so well, and we love arguing with each other. But like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, it's like two bulls fighting, or like Moose's horns interlocked, but at the same time we like meet each other. So like, we're like, oh my god, it's just so fun. But so anyways, we were watching like, also he's my heater. I always call him my heater because he's like an unusually high body temperature. Like, I swear to god, like the minute you touch him, you're warm. Like, that's how hot he is. I don't understand why. Like, he's always warm. Like, it could be frigid negative 30 degrees and he would still be like, yeah, I'm hot. And I'm just like, how? Like, I mean, he's not like the crazy people who like wear shorts when it's like 10 degrees out, but like, no matter what, he's always warm. Like, I've never felt him cold. Ever. And so, it's just like, so we ended up, like, ended up being, like, freezing, because my toes and fingers always end up cold, and my nose a lot, too, so I was like, come here, super buddy, I'm cold, and he was like, here, let's cuddle, and I was like, yes, cuddle buddy. It was so warm. Oh my god, he's just like this little lovely warm pillow. I just love him so much. Oh my god, he's so warm. He's so warm. Okay, but yeah, I had like a really great time with him. It was like awesome, and I just like needed it to like release, like get it off my chest or whatever, because like it's just so fun. Like, even though I didn't understand half of fucking whatever, anything the like family was saying, because like sometimes they would even like start saying like words in Spanish, and I would just be like, it's like they were speaking on a whole nother language, like about like a whole nother wavelength about different stuff that I didn't even understand. Like, and then sometimes they would just like make expressions and like hand motions at each other, and they would immediately understand what that meant, and I was just like, what? And then like they would like, and then sometimes they would implement like Spanish words, and I was just like, what? And like I was so lost. It was funny. It was so much fun though. I just had so much fun, and they're like, their house is always like loud and like fun, and like I just love busy households. Like, oh my god, I want a busy household. I just want people. I love people. Yeah. That's why I like need a roommate, because I don't think I could live alone. Like, I just couldn't handle it. Like, it just, the emptiness. I can't. I think it might have to do with like me being with my grandma, and then also being like with my mom too, how she neglected me sort of, and like I just can't. I just can't stand being alone. Depressing as shit. Okay, but like, yeah, today was fun. It was so much fun. I was so happy. Yeah. And then I did kind of get annoyed with his mom a little bit, just a little bit, and him too, because he started lecturing me on. He's the one who's like always consistently lecturing me on my turtle. He's the one who owns a turtle, little land turtle, and he's just like, I think he gets it a little bit from his mom, because his mom said that she didn't let him get a turtle until he was in Boy Scouts, and so he had to get like an animal badge or whatever before she let him get a turtle, and he wanted a turtle 2 years before that. So she made him wait 2 years for a turtle, and like, that's a long fucking time. And just like, what? And just like, and she started lecturing me on the turtle too, but then she got distracted and she started talking about something else too. Thank God, because I just like, I don't think I could handle another lecture about my damn turtle. Like, he is surviving, okay? And he's okay. Like, I mean, he's happy, I'm happy. Like, it's not like he's upset. Like, if he was upset, he would be like whining, which he has whined before, but that was like a one-time thing, and that was in the bathroom, in the bathtub. But then like, I got him out and he stopped whining and he was fine. So like, He's not, like, upset. Because, like, I can tell when he's upset. Especially when he starts, like, scratching and stuff. Like, that's when he's upset. And he's not upset. Like, he's fine. But, yeah. I was happy. And then, I was watching Shane Dawson's video. Which got really deep and, like, nice and sweet and, like, sentimental. And, like, I just loved it. I had school. It fucking sucked as usual. And I hated math as usual. Surface area can it go kill itself, please, for the love of Jesus and everything holy? Like, can't stand it so much. It's like it's like you think you have it, and you do have it, but then you mess up on one little thing, which is like what I'm an expert at. Is like expert, like really. But like surface area and volume. Volume is easy. I get volume so fast. Like, it's like so easy for me. But then like surface area is just so difficult because like I am like so forgetful. So like I forget like one little step or I do one little miscalculation and like the whole damn problem is fucked. And like you're just like, fuck it. Like I give up. Like it's so much work and you just like you spend like 10 minutes on one problem and then you fuck up one little tiny part and it's just like you're done for. And like if you make the same mistake every single problem, you're just like fucked so hard. Which is what I did. So basically every single worksheet that I got on surface area, this entire unit, I fucked up. Because apparently I forgot the meaning of how to calculate a perimeter. Yeah, I know. Like, what is this? Fucking like 5th grade math. And I forgot how to do a perimeter. And so I messed up the perimeter at every single surface area problem. And so that meant that I had to redo every single surface area worksheet that we had. And we had packets of surface area too. For this entire unit, which has been about a month. And they were all due today for like the chapter, and she wouldn't accept any like late anything else because we have midterms next week or sometime like before spring break, which is on the 20. I don't fucking know, but it's on the 20th something. And just like I had to like push my ass so fucking hard. And, like, I knew how to do it. It's just that, like, I had to double-check everything because I needed to make sure that I was doing it right. And then after I double-checked everything, and I have to, like, double-check with her, too. And then redo any problems that I did wrong again. And that's meticulous anyways. But then it's even more meticulous when you have, like, 5 different pages plus a packet of all of that. Like, and in only, like, 30 minutes. Like, honey... 30 minutes may seem like a long time, but when you have like 5 separate pages, when you have to do once and check twice, and possibly do a like second time, like, honey, it's not fucking okay. Especially when it's like 5 different pages and a packet for 30 minutes only. And then I asked her, I was like, girl, question. Can I possibly do it at home and take a picture to you and then send it to you and like have you accept it that way? And she was like, no, that's only if you're absent. And I was like, okay. What about lunch? Can I come in here during lunch and do it? And she was like, no, I won't be here during lunch. And I was like, well, would there be another math teacher in here during lunch that I could do it with, too? Or, like, just do it, with her supervision during lunch and then turn it in then time. And then she was like, no, she won't be here either. And then she was like, just turn in what you have unfinished and you're fine. And I'm just like... that actually really fucking hurt my throat, though. Oh. God damn it. God damn it. I'm, like, terrified to look at my grades, though. Because, like, I'm so scared to look at my grades because the last I checked, I was failing in both English and environmental science. What if I'm failing in Spanish and fuck me, what is it called? Math. Oh, fuck me. Just I can't do it. Like, it just I'm just so, it's like crippling, scared, terrified. Like, I'm just like, every time I think about it, I'm just like, I start sweating and I'm just like, don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. Like, you can't do it. Which is crazy because, like, you kind of need to regularly check your grades to, like, see how you're doing. What you need to fix. But I'm just like, you can't. I literally can't. I'm too scared. But on another note, with my super buddy, we ended up having like a lot of like conversations based off of Spider-Man Homecoming, which was actually really good. Okay, if you want to know something about me, I am a huge Spider-Man nerd. Okay, I haven't really been into the comics because I don't like comic art style. Like, I honestly don't. I love the cartoons. It's just that, like, I don't have cable, so I can't really watch the cartoons, which really is really sad because, like, the cartoons are so good. They're just, like, I want to watch them all, but they're just fucking cable, man. And then plus, like, cable doesn't even show the old ones, and so I can't watch the old ones, and so I'm just, like, even more sad. Just, like, fuck me. Like, just, cartoon art style is so nice and aesthetically pleasing, and just, like, I don't know. And then, but, why do I look like a fucking ghost right now? Like, goddamn. Okay. And I also realized I have a habit. When I'm thinking, sometimes I'll just, like, randomly scratch my neck. Because I have, like, wrinkles. Like, I don't know if anyone else has this. I don't know if I noticed it on anyone else. But for some reason, my neck, like, it literally has, like, rings. Like, around it, like, here, like, from, like, my trachea. And I just, like scratching it when I'm, like, thinking. It's, like, a weird fucking habit. Like, what the fuck even? Just why? Just why? Just honestly, why? Like, I also love how I notice when I'm feeling insecure or, like, nervous or anything, like, I can't think of words. I already struggle with words and language, but whenever I'm really passionate about something or really angry or, like, really, like, nervous, I can't think of words. I word blank like fucking crazy. Like, I can't even form a fucking sentence without pausing and hesitating because I can't think of the word. And it's like stuttering, but it's like worse than that because it's not like scared, like, oh, but I was going to say something, but now I can't because I got too scared. It was more of like, I literally could not think of the fucking word. And I just, like, got so mad at myself. And just, like, it made me look like a blubbering idiot. And I was just mad because I was, like, nervous. Because, like, whenever I first meet someone's family, I get, like, nervous and start, like, blabbing. When I'm nervous, I either do two things. I blab, non-fucking stop, make stupid-ass jokes. Or I, like, barely talk. And then when I do talk, I can't phrase words right. And I get so frustrated with myself and mad that I just want to hide in a fucking corner and bash my head against a rock until I die. Like, or until I'm disfigured and tortured forever. You know, typical thoughts. God damn, I have a dork mind. Like, fuck me. Okay, what was I saying? Spider-Man. Maybe Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I don't even know. Okay. Maybe I should make a second video on Spider-Man. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do that. Because it's already almost like 25 minutes in. And Spider-Man is going to take a fucking while. Because this is a fucking important part of Marvel. And like my favorite fucking superhero. Like, this is like so. Also, okay, my buddy, Super Buddy, and I, like, we had this like little argument over like this character in Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming. Like, there's this his best friend, Spider-Man's best friend, Peter Parker's best friend. He's like a little chubby guy, and he's like who's adorable. I love him so much. He was wearing this shirt, and he's been wearing like the whole shirt. Every single high school scene, he was wearing the same shirt. And it was like gray and had this like weird thing on it, and we were like trying to figure out what it was, and he said it was a cat thing, and I said it was a Loki thing, because I love Loki, and I just like, and he was just like, they would not have Loki there. He was basically like Hitler, and I was just like, oh, don't ever do that again, Angela. Bug. Oh my god, I'm fucking dying. I'm dying. It's not okay. Oh fuck me. Oh, okay, I actually need water. I don't know what the fuck I just did, but my throat is completely dry, and it fucking hurts. Hold on. Okay, oh, better. I mean, not completely better, because, like, I can still feel it. It's almost like I can feel dust particles in my mouth. I mean, my throat, and it's just kind of, like, scratching. I don't fucking know what I did, but hopefully it'll get me better by tomorrow, which it always is like fading, so like it should be fine. And my turtle's basking, and he's so cute. Look at him. Also, for some reason in the car, when I kept talking about my turtle popcorn, I kept referring it to as a she, like a she or a her, and I was just like, but when I'm alone, I call it a he, because I honestly, excuse me, do not know the gender. Like, I don't. Like, I honestly don't. So, he or a she, I'm terribly sorry for misgendering you, but, like, I don't fucking know what your gender is, as of right now. I remember what I was talking about now. So we saw this dude, and he was like Peter Parker's best friend, which he wasn't actually Peter Parker's best friend, like in the comics, but like he was like this other character, but then they made him Peter Parker's best friend in the Homecoming. It's hard to explain. It's more complicated to like word for word explain. Inspector said it. I mean, Super Buddy said it, because like Super Buddy is just like very, the way he, like, it's so hard to understand him sometimes. Like, but I love him talking. Like, it's just fun. Anyways. What was I fucking gonna say? Oh, but he has this shirt that's gray, and it had this like weird yellow thing on there. We were trying to figure out what it was. I said it was Loki, and he's like, no, Loki's like fucking Hitler, and I was like offended. Oh, that's when I did the gasp thing, because like, I love Loki. Like, everyone loves Loki, and he's just like, in this universe though, and I was just like, oh yeah. Yeah, okay. But I didn't want to admit I was wrong, so I was still like, but I love Loki, so shut up. Because I'm a stubborn ass bitch. Like, hello, welcome to my life. It's fucking weird. Like, okay, but like, and then he thought it was a cat. Weird thing. I don't know why he was saying that, but like, whatever. But then we got a close-up view of it. And it was a fly. And I was just like, oh, we were both wrong. It was a fly. And he was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why it was a fly. It was weird. And then also, we both talked about how, like, we're both kind of critical of, like, movie setups. And for some reason, they, like, whenever they do a close-up of, like, the people, like, I got annoyed, because I just now realized how ironic this is, because I set up every one of my videos this way, because I'm just, like, too bored to actually, like, set the camera down and, like, do an actual, like, proper setup, you know. But they zoom in. When they do, like, zoom in, like, for Sony videos or movies, they do it like this, like, cropped forehead and, like, too close up, like, center or a little slightly to the side, but still too close up. And you're just like, I don't need to see all their fucking pores. Like, I get it. They're an actor. Like, it's a serious scene. Like, oh, my God, they're crying. Like, oh, so sad. Like, you need to be so fucking close up. Like, I can see their tiny microscopic fucking hairs from here, buddy. Like, we gets it. You zoomed in. Just, it's annoying. I also realize how ironic it is, because I do that all the time because I'm just too lazy to fucking set up the camera, okay? Camera. Phone. I meant phone because I can't afford a camera because I'm a fucking broke-ass little child because I don't have a job. Also, hate depending on other people for money, so, like, no. My turtle's so cute basking, though. He's adorable. Okay, I think I'm going to end the video here. And then my next video is when I'm ranting about Spider-Man. Because I have another rant set up. But this rant is extremely important and, like, very valid. And, like, I don't fucking know. And then I also have another rant. Like, I have 2 rants set up. But they're so important that I'm almost, like, afraid to, like, go into them without proper, like, prepping. Because, remember, I did that with the, overpopulation in India one. Where I was just so upset about it and exaggerated a ton of fucking facts and got it's just an embarrassing thing, just like on why am I bleeping like a goat, like it's just embarrassing and like I regret it so much and I wish I could take it down. But I did make a promise to myself, and I did make a promise that I wouldn't break my promises, even fucking to myself, which is stupid and honorable and just, like, fucking stupid. But, like, I'm gonna follow through with it because at least one thing about me can be good, you know? And it's stupid, but what fucking ever, you know? And so I'm not gonna delete any of my videos, even though it was a fucking stupid mistake with nothing actually good about it at all. Like, no. Like, Angela, what were you thinking? I mean, what do I think every day? That is the question, right? But, chingada, that fucking hurts. And why do I do that? Like, sometimes I'll just randomly cuss in languages that I don't even fucking understand. Like, what? And chingada, I don't even know if that's an actual, like, because I've heard that it means fuck in Spanish, but I don't even know if that's actually true. So I could just be speaking gibberish. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, but, okay. But we are almost at the end of this video because I'm running out of time. Also, I need to start my homework, which I still haven't done yet because, like, procrastinating a little bitch. Also want to do my Spider-Man tutorial, but I don't know if I can do that. And also, it's like 32:40, so, like, yeah, we're almost done here. So, like, yeah, bye.